So this is it, huh?
This is it. It's a 1946 model Seeburg jukebox.
Can I plug an MP3 player in it somewhere? Or?
Anybody who wants to hook an MP3 player to these classic machines should be put in jail. I want to sell this jukebox because I don't feel like lifting it anymore. My wife is kind of getting on me about it, so I just want to sell it and someone else can restore it and enjoy it.
Do you know anything about this thing?
You know what I really love about these were made in USA. This was built in Chicago. These were sitting in soda shops and bars and everything else. People would walk up in there and they'd throw a nickel in here and they'd dance or whether they'd sing along, whatever. And there was only 20 selections on these machines. So $1, they played every song in this jukebox.
These old jukeboxes are classic. They were insanely popular and they sounded great. And they weren't cheap. They cost right around $650. And back then, you could almost buy a new car for that.
So how does this thing work?
Well, you would put the coin in, push one of these buttons.
Oh, that sounds good.
Well, it needs restoration.
Some gear's not catching somewhere.
Yeah.
Whoa. It does need a lot of work. A lot of work.
Oh, the whole machine has to be restored. It's 63 years old. You get an old car from 1946 and you're gonna have to dismantle that too.
Fully restored, these things can fetch a pretty penny. I know collectors that would go nuts for these. But I just know fixing this up is not gonna be cheap. So I really need to get this for the right price or I could be a freak without a paddle.
So how much you want for it?
$450.
How about I give you $300 for it?
Nah, I can't.
I got a truck right there. I'll load it up. You know how much extra garage space you'll have?
I can't do that.
I really like it. I'm just sitting around thinking, do I want to buy it off you and then spend another $3 grand to get it fixed up?
It won't cost $3 grand to get fixed.
This is why my job isn't easy. We have to make money on everything we buy. And we know when there's a restoration involved, there is a fine line between making money and losing money.
What's it gonna be, Pops?
Work with me here a little bit, man.
I could take the lowest I could take is $400 for it, and that's it.
What the hell? I'm a glutton for punishment. $400? Let's get this thing loaded up. All right, there you go, son.
Have fun, dude.
Why do you think I brought you?
I'm really excited about this jukebox, and I can't wait to see it restored. After Corey gets it in the truck, we'll bring it over to Rick Dale's, have him take a look at it for us.
I'll be waiting in the truck.
Wow.
Well, here it is.
All right, well, the first mistake is somebody shouldn't have laid that thing down on his back.
I'll take credit for that one.
Well, I hope you guys didn't do too much damage to the inside. That's going to get a little more expensive.
It screws it up laying it on its back?
Yeah, you don't want to lay them down like that because all the electronic components are all probably on their back now. Could have broke some tubes. Should always be stood up. My name's Rick, and I own Rick's Restorations in Las Vegas, Nevada. The uniqueness of this unit, it was sort of futuristic, you know? And they built stuff to where it was appealing to you when you walked in the restaurant and you saw that thing inside there, basically wanted you to just sort of, you know, I gotta throw quarters in now, you know, directly take a straight shot. This box is absolutely beautiful when it lights up at night. Our plastic's good, this is usually broke, and this is all nice and clean. It's not that bad.
The thing is, you never know what you're getting into when you buy it.
Right, no, absolutely. This could have some major issues on the inside, that's true. So let's take a look under the hood. What do we got? Wow, that's trashed. That needs a lot of work. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 2 on the inside. I mean, it's been outside or somewhere. It's got a lot of dirt inside of it. To me, it looks pretty rough. There's a lot of work to be done before I can even tell you what it's gonna cost.
Hey, I really want you to fix it up so it plays records again. You know, it's all original.
Right?
But worst case scenario, I mean, if it's just a complete disaster inside.
Right.
Make it play CDs.
That would be a crying shame if we had to make this thing into a CD player, you know. But I'll do my best.
Okay.
In order for Rick to make a profit on this, I'm gonna have to do it right around $2,500, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
I really hope Rick can fix this thing up so it plays records, but my bottom line is the biggest factor. I have to make money.
So this is it, huh?
This is it. Ready for the big reveal?
Yes, I am.
Abracadabra!
Oh, yeah. It's good, man.
It does look nice. So tell me everything you did to it.
Well, first of all, we stripped the cabinet. We had to take every single piece of it off. All the wood on the outside has been resurfaced. All the chrome got retouched up, polished all the plastics. This thing was gutted all the way to the bone, and we took everything out of it. We fixed the broken stuff, but it's all original inside still. I like keeping the original parts for the original machine, and we'd probably devalue it a little bit if we take and put new parts in it anyways, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't want to half-ass it. I wanted to keep its originality and use all its original parts because I wanted to make it worth money. I wanted to make Rick money.
So let's hear it play.
All right. What you do is you put a quarter in here, and then I'll show you how it works from there. That's gonna allow you 5 credits.
Okay, here we go, right here.
I'm happy, my cares have flown away a new day with nothing in the way, and darling, let's dance together till morning.
This thing is amazing. I mean, amazing. Rick did an incredible job. I don't even know if I want to sell this thing now.
So was it a good time restoring this thing?
It was a nightmare. It was a bloody nightmare. It was probably the hardest thing I've had to do for you. There's so many moving parts on this, it's unreal. There's 20 shelves inside this unit. Each shelf actually has a switch that tells a mechanical device to slide the record over and play it. And getting that to work just right was a lot of work.
All right, so how much it cost me?
It cost us a little bit more than what I quoted you. I quoted you $2,500, but because of the extra parts, we're right around $38 to have it finished. But the way it sits, all done up like this, you should have no problem getting $6,500 for it now.
I'm psyched about how the jukebox turned out. It sounds and looks amazing. And I could sell this thing to anybody with a game room. And don't tell the old man, but I'm really thinking about taking this thing home.
All right, load it up, son.
Nah, we played that game last time and I broke it. Come on.
You break this thing, I'm gonna kill you.